Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and surprise, surprise, Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl has a lot of performance issues. Now, the embargo has lifted, and all of my speculation from yesterday's video, which upset a lot of people, has come to fruition. This is not rocket science. I am not trying to give myself a pat on the back. A lot of people were expecting this, and I get it that there were so many people hotly anticipating this game, so excited for this game that they just wanted to be blind to the evidence that led to at least there being speculation that this game could be fairly dicey from a performance standpoint, and not necessarily even to say that this is going to push people away from buying the game or playing the game. You could, if you want to buy the game, more power to you. I'm going to be playing the game. I'm literally waiting until 11 a.m. to launch this game and download it for myself. I already have my Steam copy, and if you want a copy for yourself, our good friends at Green Man Gaming got the hookup. Note15 is the code, link in the description box below. But Skil Up has uploaded his review and went down a lot of the information as far as these issues with the game. And when you look at the fact that the embargo was lifting just a few short hours before the game was actually launching, the day of release, that in a vacuum is not a reason to immediately suspect that there were going to be issues with the game. However, in conjunction with the system requirements, them being coy about the upscaling and whatnot, that led to a little bit of skepticism, and Skil Ups' review is literally titled, I cannot recommend Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. Right now, I cannot recommend Stalker 2. This is obviously going to be a game that is going to need some time in the oven to cook, get updates, and you know what? If you played Stalker in the past, the jankiness is almost a charm of these games. Like, a lot of people will find humor and charm out of the bugs, and that's the case with a lot of open world games. Like, I've played all the Bethesda open world games, and to me, there's charm in the wild glitches, bugs, and so on, the nonsense that is available. But in the case of Stalker 2, that is going to vary from person to person and how you want to view that. If that is enough of a factor for you to be pushed away from buying the game, more power to you. Go sign up for Game Pass if you want to play the game. By the way, if you sign up for Game Pass, you can play Black Ops 6, you can play Indiana Jones next month, you can play a billion other games. It's just baked in there. So you can play it on Game Pass for now. If you want to wait for them to fix it up to give them your full $60, more power to you. You've got a lot of options at your disposal as far as how to play the game. You could even wait entirely, but let's go over some of the key notes that Skil Up did make. Somebody has it rounded out on a Reddit thread. Performance is terrible, even with a 4090 using DLSS performance. Awful texture pop-in warping. Lighting is regularly busted. Reflections are glitchy. Light sources often don't work correctly. Many areas that are clearly supposed to be properly lit are just black, as if there's no light on. NPCs and objects often glitch and just float in midair. UI elements flicker in and out for no apparent reason. NPCs will regularly stand on top of each other during cutscenes. Weapon audio cuts out regularly and just straight up doesn't make any sound. Positional audio is completely borked and is completely inaccurate. Enemy AI is poor. When you complete an objective, it oftentimes won't update in the UI, so you're unable to see that it's actually been completed. Map markers are regularly inaccurate, such as where stashes are, etc., leading you to completely inaccurate locations. Stealth is totally busted. Enemies can see you through walls. Those are quite a lot of bugs, and again, those are rounded out from Skil Up's review, which his title is literally right now, I cannot recommend Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. Whenever I was critical about this game and the system requirements, a lot of people just listen to some form of criticism for a game that they are super excited for, and I get it. They won't hear context. They won't hear that I just want the best for the game. The same thing happened when I criticized Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and that is literally one of my contenders for Game of the Year. There are super fans of these games, which is fine. Like, there are super fans, like, I have IPs and things that I'm super fans of that I am inherently biased towards as well, but I was just trying to be real with you guys with the system requirements and some of the nuances as far as that's concerned, and, it being a little bit misleading. I mean, they had the recommended requirements listed on Steam for a while as a 2070, and then they adjusted it, a week before release to a 3070 Ti? Yeah, 3070 Ti and a 4070. Like, brothers, That's a little wild. I get it. We're excited for the game. How many times, if you've watched my channel, have I promoted the original Stalker titles? But can we just be real at the same time as well when a game has a little bit of, has signs of it being Trouble in Paradise? I don't even know why I expected it, because I uploaded a video in like the summer of 2020 talking about my skepticism of Cyberpunk 2077, and that, 77, and that video, I remember, got disliked like hell. And I've got thin skin, you guys. When you guys come at me, when you guys give me a lot of dislikes, I'm like, man, what I say that was wrong? I'm just telling you guys based on the information we have at hand that, you know, there is a little bit of a cause for concern. That's it. And ultimately with Stalker 2, it does seem like for those of you that want the best performance possible, that want a game at the optimal state, you're best off waiting to play this game, or sign up for Game Pass, play it through Game Pass, and then ultimately make your decision there. Performance is something that is going to be subjectively viewed. For some people, I've talked to people that are fine with playing games at 30 FPS that are dipping into 25 FPS. If that's you, more power to you. And I'm not saying Stalker 2 is going to dip into 25 FPS on your 4090, but what I am saying is performance expectations are so subjective, and it varies from person to person greatly. Brothers, I played through the entirety of Last of Us Part 1 and Star Wars Jedi Survivor last year on launch on PC. If that's not, like, kind of demented as far as performance expectations go, I don't know what to tell you. I can handle some jank, I can handle some low frame rates, and it is what it is. I am just trying to be objective in the sense that this game had a lot of signs attached to it, and it being an Unreal Engine 5 game, which has had issues in the past. But the game itself, it seems like the reviewers all appreciate it. Performance issues and technical issues aside, the atmosphere of the game looks tremendous. The visuals are tremendous. A PC Gamer did give the game an 83 out of 100. And as I look right now, I don't believe the Metacritic score is updated. Let me actually, it's at a 75. So the Metacritic score is a 74. 74 as I refresh the page. That's a fine score, and a lot of that score is from the game not being technically up to par, which they ultimately will iron out. I feel like I gotta take a little bit of a victory lap, but at the same time, like, brothers, everybody saw this. Everybody that was looking at the performance and the system requirements and was assessing it objectively, and just based on the fact that if you play PC games regularly, more often than not, we're getting garbage PC releases with technical issues. Like, this ain't anything that's that surprising, brothers. I played Starfield last year. I played Jedi Survivor. I played Last of Us Part 1. I played Forspoken. I don't know why I played that, but I played it. You know, there's a lot of games that are not at the best level on PC, but what can you do? It'll hopefully get better, and if you do want to play it and you can handle some technical issues, more power to you. And again, with a game like this, the performance and the bugs and glitches, honestly, it's almost kind of a charm to a game like this, and maybe that's me you know, defending it to an extent, but at the same time, like, I've been calling the system requirements out for a while. I called the system requirements out even before they had revealed the extended requirements, saying that we needed more requirements and more clarity, and then they dropped the extended requirements, and then they left out that upscaling was a part of it, and that's a problem, you guys. It doesn't matter what game it is. That is a problem, and it's not only a problem for Stalker 2, but extended beyond the entirety of PC gaming. If things like upscaling are just the expectation and having system requirements out, but then finessing them the week before release, which does happen, that's not a good thing. Like, how can you say that's a good thing? I get it that people were excited for this game, but just defending things like that is, like, a little comical in my opinion. But y'all do whatever you want to do. If you want to play the game through Game Pass, if you want to buy the game, go for it. If you can handle some technical issues, a lot of people can. Again, I played Star Wars Jedi Survivor and Last of Us Part 1, two of the biggest abominations on PC of all time, bar none. Probably far bigger abominations than Stalker 2. You're damn right I'm still gonna play Stalker 2 and I'm gonna have a good time with it, but that'll do it for me. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you want to pick it up a little bit cheaper, GMG's got you covered. No 15 is the code, 15% off. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.